Cedars. Hey, I hope your week is off to a great start. And this is your update for the week of September 21st. And before I walk through a number of the things that are going on and that the staff has planned, I want to let you know that the staff does a phenomenal job of planning creative and fun events that go a long way toward us fulfilling our vision and mission of equipping the saints for works of service and also to help us reach our inner circles. And often doing that in the context of building community. And so here are the things going on this week and in the weeks to follow. Thursday night, we will continue with our Thursday night live worship services, right? From 7 to 8 o'clock in the Quad, also known as the Grove, as we're trying to rebrand that, to come out to a live worship service, right? There's a time of singing. We'll have a chance to hear a devotional. This week you get to hear from me, and then a chance to grab some snacks and just hang out with other Cedarites that you might not have seen for quite some time due to the shelter in place. And so that's this Thursday from 7 to 8, and then next week on October 1st will be the last of these live Thursday night worship experiences. So I want to make sure you have a chance to come out while we still have these going on before time and time change and everything starts to get cooler in the evenings. All right, so that's this Thursday at 7 o'clock. On Friday, September 25th, the family ministry team is hosting an outdoor movie night. So if you have younger children at home or you just want to come to the movies, right? Come. Again, it's outdoor in the Grove from 7 to 8:30. So bring a mask, bring your chair again, bring your blanket, or just leave those things in the car so they're all set. If you come out Thursday, you're ready for Friday. But also, if you have friends in your inner circle that have young children, then invite them and bring them out. Again, Friday the 25th from 7 to 8:30, and it's going to be a great time. Then out a little bit further out from that, there's information on our website and on the church app. You can sign up for this. But on the morning of October 17th, there is going to be a 2-hour conference focusing on building and strengthening our marriages. So this is leveraging a conference and some materials that were put on by Right Now Media that we have access to. And it's going to be hosted by Gary and Liz Williams. And they're going to be kind of walking back through and using the materials from Right Now Media from that initial event. It took place some evening a couple weeks ago, because of scheduling, we're rebranding that and having that as a marriage morning. And so if you want more information, you can check that out on the website, sign up for that. Email maybe Laura and she can forward it to Gary and Liz, or send it to me an email and I can forward it to them as well, just to make sure you get the information you need and answer your questions. But again, that's the morning of Saturday, October 17th. And then for November, we as Cedars Church have worked in partnership with Compassion Network for the last several years of hosting Hearty Harvest, which is the food distribution for those in need in our community for Thanksgiving. And so we're doing that again this year. But Compassion Network is trying to change and modify kind of how that's been done in the prior years. They're trying to find 6 churches in the Tri-City area, of which Cedars has stepped up to be one, of which they'll find then local neighbors who are in need and send them to Cedars Church to come and get the food that they need for Thanksgiving. But beyond that, the hope is that they'll not only get the food that they need, but they'll be able to meet Cedarites who are serving that day and build a connection. They have a chance for us to meet them and get to know them, and for them to get to know us. And so in order to do this day of distribution in this unique way, we need many more volunteers than we have in the past, because each of the churches is being challenged to raise up the volunteers to host their own event. And so on the website or on the church app, you can go and sign up to serve. There's about 4 or 5 different positions that are needed, a couple different time slots. You can find the information on the website, but would love for you to engage with our community on that day, right? So you can go to the website, sign up. If you have questions, go ahead and email the church, but would love to have you be a part of this awesome event to reach our inner circle, right, of the church on that day. And again, most likely it is Monday, November 23rd. All right, but the details are on the website, and you want to check that out. And then finally, I know many of you were on the town hall Zoom meeting we had on Sunday the 20th in the evening, but maybe many of you weren't. So there's two key items that were touched on in the town hall meeting that I just want to make sure that you're aware of. One is we have been in contact with and interviewing and getting to know Pastor Doug Swinburne to potentially fill the role of interim lead pastor here while we then build the search team and begin to go through the search process for the next senior pastor. And so we had a chance on the town hall Zoom meeting to receive feedback from the body. And the feedback was great and positive, so that the elders then had a breakaway time and prayed and voted unanimously to go ahead and extend an offer to Doug for that position for this time. And so we want to make sure that you know that that's taking place. We're trying to bring him on board as soon as possible and get him up to speed. And so be praying for that process, be praying for him as he integrates in, for us to get to know him, and just, the transition to go smoothly. So that was one of the two key items that we touched on in the town hall meeting. The other one has a lot to do about me. The elders have graciously allowed for me to take a time of sabbatical coming up. And so I will start a 2-month sabbatical starting October 1st, and will be gone for the month of October and November, and I'll be back in December. And I am so appreciative for the elders for allowing me to take that time. I'm pretty gassed, pretty exhausted, and so this will be a great opportunity afforded to me to rejuvenate, to refresh, even a time of refocus as well, but a chance just to really just refill my tanks as I continue to pastor and to serve. And so I'm grateful for this time, and I would ask that you pray for me, pray for myself and Diana as we spend some time together. We'll finally have a chance to go on vacation for this year. I think I might take a couple road trips. I have a stack of books about this big to read. I probably only get one of them read. I'm the world's slowest reader. But be praying. Be praying as I spend time with God and just and refueling and resting. And so that was the second of the two things that we walked through in the town hall meeting. But like I said, I know a number of you were there and many of you weren't. And so I want to make sure that you're aware of that. And so, again, I am grateful for this time that's coming up for me. I thank you, Cedars, for your support for me and my family. And again, I covet your prayers. And so with that, I hope to see you Thursday night this week, 7 o'clock in the Grove. And and come out for a time of worship. All right? If you have any questions on any of these things, you can check out the website. You can email me between now and September 30th. Not too late on the 30th. Don't tell the elders, but I might get out a little early that day. So anyhow, but if you want to reach out and have any questions, go ahead and email me, email the church, email Laura, and we can get you details on all of these things. All right? So I don't think I forgot anything. I hope you have a great week, and I truly do want to see you Thursday evening, 7 o'clock, to come out and worship. And I thank Esteban and his team for the phenomenal job that they have done to put these on. And so with that, adios, and I will see you Thursday. Take care.